So this week in the Torah portion of Teze, we're going out to war. We're still in the month of Elul, looking for certain tips on how to better ourselves. So we'll start with a cute story of the Maggid of Zlotchov. The Maggid of Zlotchov looks at the verse, right, that we take away the mam, the bird, so that we can get the eggs, and surely this will be good for us and prolong our lives. And the Maggid wants to teach us a cute story here. He says the word mother, he says is a concept which means a cloaking. Hasidically, he understands this to mean the root and source of things, and even the cloak of things. And we're not quite sure where he's going with this. And then he says the following. He says, anytime I want to go out and, stop studying Torah and helping my community in order to go out into an exile and to help my brethren Israelites, right? I want to go out and collect their prayers and uplift the sparks of lost souls, what a Rebbe is meant to do. Then what happens? And when he does this, right, the Shechina is then sort of, he cleaves to the Shechina. At this point, his Yetzirah, his evil inclination, comes to him and says to him, no, don't go. No one's going to listen to you anyway. Stay home, right? And he gets all lazy. And then he has a trick. He says to the Yetzirah, no, I'm going out on the way for money. I'm doing this because I want to get money. And then the evil inclination says, so go. What are you waiting for? You better get going. And then he goes, and the moment he gets out and he sees his brethren and knows what he needs to do, he takes off the cloak, which is like taking the mother in the verse. You're separating between the mum to the children. You're separating between the starting point of him going out on the journey, and then he's able to do what he needs to do with love and care, and he succeeds. So there's a lot to think about here, but I think it's a cute story in how the Maggid tries to play tricks with his own evil inclination. Now, the Rabbi Abuhatzeirah looks at the first verse of the Torah portion, and one of the things he looks at in the event that we go out, when we go out to war and we capture, right, we capture different our enemies, and he says, look, it's known the paradigm is very simple, or the equation is very simple. For Israelites to go out to a real physical war, it doesn't matter about your army. At the end of the day, it's the commandments that you keep. We know this from Bechukotai. In the event that we keep the commandments, we'll have lots of blessings. If we don't, curses. The equation is very simple. But he says it's more than that. What we don't understand is that when we fall, then what happens is the positive mitzvahs that we kept, that are in our sort of bonus bank, they go to the evil inclination, they go to the Yetzirah, and we lose them, and they become captured by our enemy, our greatest enemy, which is Yetzirah. And therefore, the way for us to win this battle is by commandments. And the essential commandments he focuses on is, circumcision, Shabbos, prayer, the usual core stuff. And he plays all sorts of numeric values to do with Teze and going out to war, and different acronyms. But essentially, when we win this war by keeping commandments, then we get back the captured, the mitzvahs that we kept, the credit of them, back from the evil inclination. So thoughts on the month of Elul, how to behave with our own evil inclination. Shabbat Shalom.